Well, I'm back at the Living North cabin here. It's October the 17th. It's been a while since I've been up here. I wanted to show you. Here's my little water mouse trap. Like I say, it's been a while since I've been up here, and if I'd had the regular trap set out, it would have been kind of smelly in here. But I don't know if you can see a little bit, just to show you. There's 4 mice in this trap. And there's actually 9 mice in that trap. And like I say, it's been a while since I've been up here. So it would have been pretty ripe. And obviously the water does a lot to keep that odor down. You see the can here. Mouse will come up the ramp, see the peanut butter on the can, walk across, and then that spins, and in the water they go, and that's pretty much it. So it's a pretty effective system. And like I say, it's been quite a while since I've been up here, maybe 3 weeks actually, and it works. I'm sure there's still a few more mice around, especially this time of year when fall starts rolling in and they want to start moving into cabins. And that for the winter, actually. I don't know if you can, there's the little telltale sign. A little more mouse sign. Everybody knows what those are. So anyway, probably have to put a fire in here tonight just to warm the place up a little bit. Be my first one of the year. So anyway, I'll get some gear hauled in and get these traps emptied out, and we'll settle in. Going to try and get out tomorrow to the deer stands and check things out. My hunting partner will be up here also, so we'll get out in the woods a little bit and just for the day. So this is going to be a real short trip for me this time, but hunting season's coming up pretty soon, so it won't be too long, and be here for several days. Well, we'll get a little fire going here, take the chill out. It's been, like I say, quite a while since we had a fire in here, so just want to show you a couple things with the fire. I use this product called Northern Spark, one of the best fire starting products I think I've ever seen. I take it when we go winter camping, carry some in my pack when I'm out in the woods. This piece here is actually just shredded up newspaper in a tube. It's put together by some of the adult challenged folks in Duluth, and so I buy these, which gives them some income and that, but it's also a great product. So anyway, and then of course we just have kindling, and we'll get that going, and then get some wood on there, and it shouldn't take too long because it's not real brutally cold out, but you know, when there hasn't been a fire in a building or warmth for a while, it takes a while to heat the place up. So anyway, let's get this going. I'll let that kindling get going a little bit before I put a couple of the bigger chunks on there, and then we'll get some dry wood, and it won't take very long. Well, that kindling's gone a little bit, so I'm going to add a couple more pieces of wood. I got the draft wide open on this stove right now, and get a good hot fire going, get some coals laying at the base, and then it won't be a problem adding some more logs a little bit later. So this is a Quadra-Fire wood stove here in the cabin. Had it for many years, and it's a good worker. Does a pretty good job. Well, spending a little time tonight getting these trail cameras set up with new batteries, fresh batteries. Get the time set and everything. This one here on the right was the very first one ever got. Uses C batteries, which are right there. It's an okay camera, but the batteries seem to wear out much quicker than that one. I picked up this one a couple of years ago, and then just bought this one here this summer when they opened the new Fleet Farm. They had these on sale, so I need to tear into that one and get some batteries in it, the S card and that, and tomorrow we'll set these out in the woods and hopefully have a couple pictures anyway by the time deer season starts, see if anything's in the area. So like I say, I'm going to spend a little time now getting these set up for tomorrow. Yeah, we're getting some deer stands checked out and put up a trail cam. I don't know if you can, it's probably hard to see, but there's a deer stand right back there. Yeah. Hard to pick it up in the brush. Anyway, we just put a trail camera up on the side here and move on to the next one. Here we're going across the swamp. There's a good deer trail right here. This is a Labrador tea swamp. There's my deer stand on top of that hill. There's a trail that runs through here. Put a trail camera down the hill. There's a good trail that runs over there. I usually put one down in there, get a few pictures before the season. So the biggest deer I ever saw up here was down in that swamp, and missed him, but I guess that's how they get to be big. So I think we got 3 weeks now before, 2.5 weeks before season. Most of the leaves are off the underbrush and the deciduous trees, so we'll see what happens in a few weeks. And here comes my hunting partner, Tom. Forgot a bag in the four-wheeler to put the cushion on so it won't get soaked. If we get some rains here before the season, which usually happens, or even during the season, so we put the cushion in a garbage bag, and at least it's partially dry when you come up here to sit. Well, there's the trail cam set up for this spot. There's a deer trail that comes through here, one that comes up from the swamp here, another one through the woods here, another trail here, and another trail there. So hopefully we got them covered. Well, we had to do a little adjusting on Tom's stand with some boards on the bottom. Now he's getting his camouflage put around, cleared a couple of pieces of brush. Watch out, Bucks, here he comes.
Yeah. Ten-pointer.
Oh, they're out here.
Gotta wait for that 10-pointer, George.
Yeah.
that buck 2 years ago came up.
Yeah.
He came right over from over here and came right up.
Yep.
Where's that deer shit I found? It's down here someplace.
Well, we got the, fourth stand now. We just checked out. Stand looks okay. Just put the camo canopy over. Get the stool here covered up in case it rains. Now I'll go out and put a trail camera maybe over in this way. Tom said there's some decent sign right over there, so I'll probably move that trail camera a little bit and get this one set up, and got one little bit of trail work to do and then we're done.